Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is your match review for Chelsea 2 Everton nil. Now before I start, I want to apologize for not doing a live watch long today. My laptop had all sorts of bad problems, so it has to be so I had to take it to the producer or the manager and sort and fixed it because I just wanted to do because I really wanted to do a live watch along, but my laptop had so sort of problems today, and also I just came back from work, so I have a bit of a headache, but that doesn't stop me from making this video for you guys. So I'm still okay, but I've just got a little bit of headache. Um, and if you guys are thinking, how did you watch the game? I watch it from my telly, I just watch it from my telly, yeah. I did see the game, but I was a few minutes late, like I said, because I just came back from work. I missed the first goal, but and I did see the replay, and yeah, but I'll talk about those in just a few minutes. But guess but before I do, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button as well, and hit the bell notification so that you never miss a video. And yeah, as you can see, I'm happy because not only did Chelsea win tonight, but if you watch my match preview, my prediction was Chelsea 2, Everton nil. And what was the score tonight? Chelsea 2, Everton nil. So not only am I happy that Chelsea won today, but I'm also happy that I got my prediction right for the very first time. Because whenever I'm doing predictions, sometimes I get it wrong. But today I got it right. So yeah, I'm so happy. So thank you, Chelsea Football Club. But the only negative I can give is that this game should have ended more than 2-0. This game could have ended 5-0. We had so many chances. More of them were in the second half. The first, the first half, yes, Kai have like I said, I missed from minute 0 to minute 30, but after I saw the goal, Marcos Alonso had the chance to make it 2-0, but unfortunately Jordan Pickford saved it. I thought that Marcos Alonso should have done better, but unfortunately Jordan Pickford made the save. And to be fair to Everton, I think Everton fans might be glad that they didn't concede more than two, because this game would have ended 5-0 Chelsea. When we had Antonio Conte in, this could have ended 5-0. So if it wasn't for Jordan Pickford, this could have been an embarrassing result for Everton. So I think if you're an Everton fan, you can agree that Jordan Pickford is your man of the match for making big saves. But since I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm disappointed that this game could have ended 5-0 Chelsea. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is that we win, get the 3 points, and make sure that Chelsea stay in the top four. That is all. That is all we had to do tonight, and we achieved it. So yeah, Marcus Alonso had the chance there, but Jordan Pickford made the big saves, and yeah, you know. Um, and before I start talking about the second half, I'm gonna show you guys what the lineup was tonight. So the formation that Thomas Tuchel used is still the formation that he always used, a 3-4-2-1. So in goal, we had Mendy. We had the back three of Zuma, Christensen, and Azpilicueta. We had a midfield four of Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, and Reece James. We had the two number 10s, Hudson-Odoi and Werner, and we had Kai Havertz as a striker. Now, when I first saw this, I was pretty surprised. Kai Havertz as a striker. He usually plays, as a number 10, but I never seen Kai Havertz playing as a striker. But I'll talk about Kai Havertz in a few minutes. Also, Hudson-Odoi on as the left number 10, I was also surprised because normally his best position is as a right wing back. So, I just really didn't get it. But oh well, that's what he used. And also, I'm glad that Christensen didn't be on the bench for this game, but Zuma started, and I was happy for that to happen because I can't remember the last time that Zuma ever played for Chelsea this season. He didn't start so many games, so but for him, for Thomas Tuchel to start Zuma was really surprising. But I think it was the right decision for me. That he was the right decision for Thomas Tuchel to start Zuma in this game because he wants to start and make sure his team get a clean sheet, and that's what happened tonight. So yeah, really surprising, but I think it was a great decision by Thomas Tuchel. So let me get into the second half and talk about the players and who's the man of the match. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, first half and second half, we had so many chances to kill off Everton. Attacking is good, but we're just not killing teams off, if you know what I mean. I mean, this, like I said, this game could have ended Chelsea 5, Everton 0, and we could have destroyed Everton. But, there's some big things to talk about. And the one big thing, like I said, is Jordan Pickford. If it was for him, this game could have ended 5-0. But fair play to Jordan Pickford, make some big saves, even though he conceded twice and he conceded a penalty, which is the first thing I'm going to talk about. No, actually, the second thing I'm going to talk about. In the 55th minute, in the 53rd minute, Kai Havertz scored, but unfortunately, VAR ruled it out. Now, when I saw it for the first time, I said that is not a handball at all. But when I saw it from the other angles, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I feel like this is handball. But I saw I think Peter Wharton said that it's not a handball, so the goal should stand. But unfortunately, VAR disagreed, and they said that the goal was that the goal disallowed goal stands, and it's still Chelsea 1, Everton 0. Now, do I think the goal should stand? It's 50-50 because from different angles, you just saw that it wasn't a handball, but from one angle, it looks like it was. So it's like 50-50. But VAR said it's handball, so the goal disallowed. So yeah, unlucky for Kai Havertz there. And yeah, I forgot about. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the before, but yeah, Kai Havertz in the 31st minute, 40 scored, but unfortunately it came off the Everton defender, which is Ben Godfrey in the 31st minute. I would have had Kai Havertz scored, but unfortunately I saw the replay and it came off Ben Godfrey. So yeah, I just want to point that out before I forget. But anyway, yes, in the 65th minute, Kai Havertz won a penalty, and that for me was definitely a penalty because he has been brilliant tonight. And yeah, I think I would give him Kai Havertz the man of the match because he's been involved in so many things tonight. The first one, what he got an assist rather than him scoring himself. The second thing is that he thought he scored the goal, but unfortunately it was disallowed by VAR, which, like I said, 50-50. And then the last thing he did was winning Chelsea the penalty. So three different things, assist, goal disallowed, and winning the penalty. So that's why for me, I'm going to pick Kai Havertz as the man of the match because seeing him as a striker really, really got me shocked because I personally thought it would be Timo Werner or maybe Giroud, but he puts Kai Havertz as a striker because Kai Havertz never ever plays in that position. He normally plays as a number 10 as the midfielder. But Thomas Tuchel, he knows what he's doing. He's still a great manager, and that's why you really want this game to make it Chelsea win so that Chelsea can be in the top four. And that's what he's done. So if Thomas Tuchel wants to start Kai Havertz as a striker, then that's his decision, not mine. I was shocked, but the way Kai Havertz performed tonight proved that Thomas Tuchel is the right manager. So yeah, well done, Thomas Tuchel. I thought that he get the lineup wrong, and I thought that we're gonna lose again. But he used the same formation, but used different but set the players in a different position. And when I also saw that Mason Mount was on the bench, I really got shocked because you put our best player on the bench, but Kai Havertz was the backup. But I feel like it was Hudson-Odoi that was the backup player for Mason Mount because Mason Mount plays as the left as the number 10, and Kai Hudson-Odoi started on that same position. So I feel like he wanted to start Kai Hudson-Odoi as the left number 10. So yeah, I get it, but I would have started Mason Mount in this game because he would have done it because when he came on, he had one chance that Jordan Pickford saved, unfortunately. Yeah, if it wasn't for Jordan Pickford, like I said, this game could have ended 5-0. But anyway, we've done the job, 2-0 Chelsea. I'm still happy, and I'm still happy that I got my prediction right. So yeah, I'm still happy. But I feel like there's one player who I really, really got me surprised and a little bit angry, and that is Timo Werner. I mean, he had so many chances, just three, or was it two? No, I think he was three, or am I? No, sorry. It, I think he, no, I don't know. I don't know. You guys have to tell me in the comments. You guys have to tell me. Um, but yeah, hold on. Sorry, I had to stop the video there. I just wanted to double check. But yes, I can confirm that Timo Werner had two chances today. The first one was in the 66th minute, where Kante did a brilliant pass to Timo Werner, and Timo Werner was on his own. Now, the only problem is that instead of Timo Werner putting the ball on the bottom left-hand corner, instead he goes straight into Pickford, who makes a good save. I mean, when I saw that, I mean, I just think to myself, how can he miss that? Just how can you miss that? Just put it into the bottom left-hand corner. Instead of straight into Pickford, because you know what he's going to do. He's going to make a big save. You know, the only thing I find with Timo Werner at the moment is his finishing. I mean, he's getting inside the box, but he's just not getting enough goals. I just really don't get it. I just don't get with Timo Werner. I mean, he really needs to improve because I don't the Chelsea manager or the Chelsea official to say, we bought a bad sided last season, so we're going to sell him this season. No, let's not do that. I want Timo Werner to still stay at Chelsea, even though he's not scoring goals. I want him to stay at Chelsea because if you look at if there's one player I could mention, that is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Before he scored the game against Newcastle in the FA Cup, he only scored 2 goals in his whole career. Only 2 goals. And every single Arsenal fan want to sell him. That's what they want to do. They want to sell Aubameyang next season because he's not getting enough goals. But guess what? After the Newcastle game, he's been getting lots of goals. Like he's scoring in every single game. So every Arsenal fan had doubts in Aubameyang wanting to sell him. They saying that they're seeing the real Aubameyang and still wanted to give him a new contract. And that's the same thing for Chelsea. I'm angry that Timo Werner finishing project is poor, but that doesn't mean I'm going to say, oh, you know what, I want Timo Werner to be sold next season. No, because if we sold him, who is our another striker that we're going to buy? We cannot say, let's buy Haaland and this another striker. No, we cannot be wasting our money. The only one striker that Chelsea need to buy this summer is Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. That's the only striker because he will definitely improve our attacking and get Chelsea to score more goals. That's what he needs to do, and it also needs to show Timo Werner, this is how you score and that is how you finish it. I'm hoping that Erling Haaland will do that next season because I want Timo Werner to score more than 10 goals. Or maybe above 20 goals, if you know what I mean. But this season he's not doing that. And I just don't know. Is he's scared of the Premier League or he just doesn't want to score goals for Chelsea? That is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. But hopefully, I mean, Timo Werner tonight was poor, but hopefully he will improve. on his finishing, because that's the one area that he needs, finishing. Because if we don't finish, Chelsea are not going to get big goals, big results against the teams that are either below or above us, if you know what I mean. So yeah, really shocking there from Timo Werner. Um, of course, in the 86th minute, Jordan Pickford had to make the save again, this time for Mason Mount, who, no, actually, sorry, my mistake. In the 86th minute, Timo Werner had the chance yet again, you know. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, why could you not get the ball in between Jordan Pickford's legs, rather on the right leg when he had to do a save? Why could he not do it between his legs? Like, what's so scared about that one? I just got so worried, and then Kante had the chance there, but this time Jordan Pickford used his hands to save it. I mean, yeah, that was, unfortunately lucky for Kante, but for Timo Werner, I mean, the only one thing that Timo Werner needs to do is to use his brain. He needs to be smart, he needs to be clever, because he's not dumb. He is not dumb. He's just not using this that much. If you know that the goalkeeper is about to come out, make sure you put the ball inside the leg so that you can score. And if you know the goalkeeper is on your right side, make sure you put the ball inside your left. And it's like the opposite. If the goalkeeper is on the left side of the goalpost, make sure you put the ball in the bottom right hand corner, if you know what I mean. He needs to use this more often, using his brain just to be clever and to be smart, because so far he's not doing it. And that's why he's not getting big goals for Chelsea. And that's a really one thing for me. So hopefully Timo Werner will use that sense to use his brain and just think properly. That is all I'm saying. That is really what I'm saying. And then in the final few minutes of the 90, Mason Mount had the chance there to make it 3-0. But yet again, Jordan Pickford made the save. And like I said before, if it wasn't for him, Chelsea would have scored maybe 5 or 6-0. You know, 6-0 would be very happy, but I don't think Everton fans could be happy for that one. But for Chelsea fans, that would be our biggest win against Everton and under Thomas Tuchel. Because I can't remember, because normally we're getting 1-0, 2-0, something like that. We're not getting 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 under Thomas Tuchel. We're not. That's why I'm hoping that these next three games, we're getting we'll get the 3 points, but also getting big results, like say 4-0, 5-0, because under Lampard, we're getting 3-0, 4-0, but under Thomas Tuchel, we're getting 1-0, 2-0, and that is disappointing. I want Chelsea to keep on scoring more goals. Just take your chances and make sure the ball go inside the back of the net. That is our aim. Because if we just keep on scoring 1-0, 2-0, it's not enough. Because that means the opposition will play better in the second half and try to equalize or trying to get a win. I mean, even though our defending is doing well, we all know that 1-0 isn't enough. If it's 3-0, then yes, it's game over. But if it's 1-2-0, then yes, it's game over, but just a little bit. If it's 1-0, then it's still a scare, because that means the opposition team can equalize or try to get a win if they perform well in the second half, which I definitely don't like to happen. So yeah, I'm happy that Chelsea won, but disappointed um, that this game could have ended 5-0. But anyway, 3 points is all that matters, and staying in the top four is our aim, to get back in the Champions League next season. That is our aim under Thomas Tuchel. So yeah, I'm happy. Thomas Tuchel remains unbeaten in his 11 games. It's 8 wins, 3 draws, and no losses, and it is 9 clean sheets. In 11 games, his stats is getting better and better and better for Thomas Tuchel. We're this close to being actually into the top 2. The only thing we want is for Leicester to drop points and for Man United to drop points as well, in order to get Chelsea into the top 2. And that means if Chelsea can finish in second place, that would be brilliant. not only for Thomas Tuchel, but for the players as well, and also for the Chelsea fans, which is me and everyone around the world. That would be our best season under Thomas Tuchel as a manager, being in second place at the end of the season. That would be brilliant. What a season that could have been. I mean, the season's not over yet, but hopefully Chelsea can still pick up wins, get a few clean sheets, and maybe try and get into the top two. And like I said, for that to happen, Leicester and Man United need to drop points. That's the only thing we're focusing on. Of course, we won't win the league because Man City are on fire, even though they've lost to United yesterday. But Man City will definitely win the league. That is all I can say for that one. So yeah, we move on to the next game, which is of course Chelsea's rivals Leeds United at Ellen Road. It's going to be another huge and interesting game. If we can do the double over them, that'll be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Because we beat them 3-1 at Stamford Bridge. Let's hope we can beat Leeds United at Ellen Road on Saturday at early lunchtime. And don't worry, there will be definitely a live watch along on that game. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. And of course, I'll do a match preview for that game on a Friday. So make sure you also check out for that one. And if you want that to happen, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notifications as well. And make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy of my videos. And that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Up the Blues. Well done, Chelsea. You got the win, and I got my prediction right, which I'm so happy, and I'm still smiling. Even though I didn't smile that much for this video. I'll continue to smile because Chelsea won. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care, and peace.